say goodnight, sneaking.
What up, everybody in internet land? Welcome to episode, what is this, 32, I believe?
Yes, it is.
Episode 32 of KOTV Podcast, aka The Collective. I am your humble, gracious, highly flavored, highly blessed, highly blessed host, Buddha, the one and only, the real square, the Benevels of it all. And to my left, actually.
Oh, we just all discombobulated.
Look. You got your boy, ABK0, the can man. You feel me? Ain't no hero shit. You feel me? We all
very anti.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And to his left.
We got Ish, man. How y'all doing, man? The comic man. Y'all need anything, let me know. They always around.
I think I told you too. I started
anime Google.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
anime.
Get
your
Google,
anime Google out.
You already know. We whatever you need.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And to his left, we got
Jules, how's it going,
The
y'all?
one and only.
The best there'll ever be.
No, you're not saying it right. You know what I'm saying?
My
You're not
bad.
saying it. You're not saying it right. Give them something else. Give them some type
Talk
of
your
like,
shit,
spiel.
Jules.
Oh, okay. So you want me to brag a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
All righty. Well,
Big Jules.
it's Jules, your girl, the artist, the game designer,
There we go.
the
Let's go.
model,
That's what I'm talking
the
about.
Hello.
cosplayer.
Hello. Let them know. Shit.
Sorry, I was trying to be humble.
No time for that. No
we
time
ain't
for
got
that.
no time for that at all.
And again, welcome to episode 32 of KOTV. Today, we are going to be discussing, and actually the episode of this, or the name of this episode is Smile Bomb. Some that know and some don't. But Smile Bomb is the name of a song from Yu Yu Hakusho. It's actually the intro song for Yu Yu Hakusho. And we decided to name it Smile Bomb today because we are going to be discussing music and anime and gaming. But before we even do all of that, I want to unpack a couple things about first off, we haven't seen everybody in damn near 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 long ass.
It was like
weeks.
Anime Milwaukee.
It felt, since Anime Milwaukee, Anime 414.
was
How's
always-
everybody doing? How's everybody's mental? Just give a little short synopsis. I guess I'll start. I'm losing my shit. But I think that's life right now.
Life be life.
I think we adapting just like anybody else. But I think I'm good for the most part. But
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's 100% facts.
Absolutely. So if you feel like it, don't.
Yeah.
Always find somebody to talk to us. Always somebody to listen.
And see,
Always. And if you don't have anybody to listen, I'm here.
Facts.
we all here. Everybody got ears.
How your 3 weeks, man?
And my 3 weeks pretty crazy. I don't know if y'all noticed, but niggas. Niggas that chipped that tooth.
First off, I noticed
I didn't know that was real.
a while
Yeah, I
back,
know
but
that's
I didn't
how
want to say that.
So look,
I ain't want to say that.
Niggas
Give a quick.
I give a little quick. Motherfuckers was playing around, forgot that I wasn't like as physically capable as I used to be, and I slipped up and smacked my tooth on the ground, so it chipped a little bit, and I split my lip. Had to get some stitches. But that was when I was beating y'all ass in Tekken.
That was
So
weeks ago.
So I was double fucked up.
That's hate.
And then
That's hate.
I mean, y'all be hating on Eddie, but
fine.
that's a sidebar. Then
Whoever you are, you're
smoked.
getting smacked.
You're getting smoked.
I don't see y'all
Smack.
winning.
Bro, if you ain't see him
Hey.
on Ultra Hard like you were, I ain't
put-
buying it. I ain't buying it.
Put him on Xbox.
Put him on
I ain't gonna lie. I
Xbox.
ain't gonna lie.
Here he go with this again.
No.
Xbox.
Real life. Let me play at my full peak capacity.
Dude,
With
you was
carpal
mopping
tunnel.
the floor with us on the
With
PS4.
carpal tunnel. let me get on
Whatever.
Xbox. And it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
If y'all think I was doing y'all bad
Nighty
on
night.
PlayStation, on Xbox is all bad.
Yeah,
I'm good. I don't need an extra.
I
button
already
there.
know. Like the video that I sent y'all earlier, or like to post
Yeah,
or whatever. When I looked at that video, I was watching my playback. I'm like, it was one move I could have knocked. I could have got you every time, and I did not.
We
use
gotta
it.
run that
I was-
episode
I
I
back.
didn't
watching
use
it.
it any. I didn't
I was-
use it any
I
time.
know. I was watching you. Like if you noticed that last match, I slowed everything down.
I slowed everything down too, though.
I was like,
I did. There was definitely some moves when I looked at it. I guess it was because I was too busy, and this is not an excuse. This is not an excuse because we do go back and forth.
Yeah.
But I feel like the reason why I didn't give it my all is because I was just too worried about the pod and like trying to like. keep
You was
that
too
going.
worried about guns.
Yeah.
That's what it
No,
was.
real shit.
You was too worried about
I
guns.
did underestimate you.
Niggas didn't think
We
Eddie
definitely
was like.
underestimated you.
Niggas didn't think.
Eddie
I
Eddie
thought you was gonna be
demon.
talking about, so you take my strong hand.
look.
I was waiting for that too.
Hey.
Take that out. That's horrible. That's
No,
horrible.
Fucking God.
That's
bro.
horrible.
Nah, you good.
Nah,
you good.
leave it in there.
You good. It's in there. But like, no bullshit. I was telling you, I was like, I know I was fucked up. But
No.
That's
He
how I
sat there
was
complaining
training
the
my
whole
hand.
time that he was
No,
on-
you are real shit.
Hey,
And
complaining
the
that he was
funny
gonna be
part
at a
about it was-
disadvantage.
hey, Tone. What was
in
I
front of
doing?
everybody.
Tone? What was I doing, Tone? No,
Don't
I'm saying,
mean
no.
yeah.
I'm not.
'Cause you
I'm
did
not
all
asking-
that, and
I'm
you
not
under-
asking.
you-
I'm not
you
asking
short-sighted
him to come to my-
yourself.
I'm not asking.
You
him to-
short-sighted yourself.
I'm not asking him to come to my aid.
I'm just saying.
I'm
we
saying.
can't-
I'm saying. Tone.
Did he not? He
Tone
short-sighted
peeped-
himself.
Tone peeped my whole method
Yeah,
of
when me
gaming.
and him was going, I knew what he was doing.
He peeped my whole method from the jump. So he was like, I went last on
hilarious,
purpose.
bro. I knew what he was
He's
doing.
like you feel me? Tone peeped my whole game plan.
Yeah, well, let's just do this then, and then I'm gonna move.
From now on, he got to start.
Well, that and then
Okay.
like
It
we
makes
going the
sense.
next tournament that we have, bring old boy,
Yeah, and we on
Yeah.
Xbox.
bring old boy.
And we're on Xbox.
Unlike you, I don't care. I'm gonna whoop your ass either way.
It sound good.
Buttons gonna be buttons.
Buttons gonna be buttons.
Yeah.
Buttons gonna be
There
buttons.
is gonna be buttons, and I'll buttonly beat your ass on your own.
Clearly, because you just did.
Womp womp. How your 3 weeks been so far?
My 3 weeks been pretty crazy. Y'all know I sit there work with special needs kids, shit like that. It'd be a whole lot. But my birthday on the 23rd, so I've just been working towards that. That's all.
Dang,
I've been
your
working
birthday on the 23rd
Yeah.
of this month.
Yeah.
My
That makes you a
my stepdaughter
Scorpio.
birthday on the
No, I'm a Libra.
24th.
He a Libra. I know
Yeesh.
that all too well.
Look, it's crazy. My stepdaughter birthday on the 24th, and my son gonna be born on the 30th.
Wow.
Congratulations on that too, by the way.
We Libras around this motherfucker. Hey,
Boo.
what's life without balance, man?
Boo.
We here. It's our season.
Wait.
It's our season. They can't deny it. The 23rd, the start of the balance, man.
Oh, bro,
We got
you
the
played
best-
me. It's not even
And
playing.
y'all
That's
the
why-
most
'cause it-
unbalanced
Because
people
what's
ever.
life without balance? It don't work. You see?
That's why Libras don't work. Y'all
It
not
don't
balanced.
work.
I don't work.
That's why I know what's life without balance. That's what's gonna unbalance us.
Libras are the most unbalanced of the zodiac.
No, we
Listen.
not.
Yes,
Listen.
y'all are.
We keep shit together.
No, y'all don't.
Hey, guess what? Y'all can't deny us. We here,
I'm denying y'all.
Man, I deny. I had a best friend.
I'm denying y'all
that
like a
was
call,
Libra, and I
call,
man.
denied
We
him
here. Hey,
faithfully.
I'm gonna
Hey.
lie, my stepdaughter crazy as hell, but she's smart as hell at the same time.
we it's about. Look, you know what? Never mind. What's good?
What, Jules? How you been? What's been your 3 weeks? I mean, I kind of know, but
Well,
give us the good side of it.
you know
if you
the
can.
ending part of the 3 weeks, but the good side was there's multiple fashion shows. There's very bomb photo shoot that I have not
Mhm.
shared all the photos with.
I saw
I
the
can't
one with the
wait.
red.
Yes, I can't wait
So
to share them all.
we're gonna have to talk outside of this because I actually need a photographer.
He's pretty good. And he didn't charge a lot,
He ate those.
and he did it quick in less than an hour.
Oh yeah, he ate those.
Less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Mhm.
that.
I'll share it again. I'm about to post all the photos. It was like over 30 of them. I picked probably about 15.
The 3 that I think I saw.
Oh, I haven't posted the good ones yet.
Those were
I've been
cold.
stingy.
Yeah.
So
Fire.
2 fashion
Like, all
shows, photo shoot. I found out that I'm canceling out fashion for the rest of the year because winter coldness and all that other stuff and expenses. And I like money for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and you got shit to take care of.
I
I'll show
got a lot of take care of.
Yeah.
I
That
did
can-
start
that
back
can be
working on my
said,
art, so
like,
I'm now
3
releasing a
times
mini
over.
series for Halloween, which as you know is inspired by Hell's Paradise. So it's gonna be 3 art pieces based on that. That's hilarious, not the double. And then something I've been wanting to announce, but I wanted to wait till I had a demo ready. I am fully back in full gear of working on the game.
Woo!
Yeah, let's
So
go. Where the claps? Now I can work shit.
It's been fully revamped.
We pressing the clap button, it ain't working. But guess what? We clapping. There it
There
goes.
you go.
It's being fully revamped. It's got a new art logo, new loading screen. Story's been a little stretched out to.
Hey, we need to be the first ones to play the demo.
Oh, yeah, facts.
I'm trying to make the demo before
Yeah.
Halloween.
And I would like to actually stream
Do it
on
on
like,
pod. That
I
would
was
be
saying,
fire.
Do we
That
stream
would
it
be
on
fire.
pod? Like,
So the
stream it
goal
on
is
pod, that'd be
before
fire.
the end of October to have a playable demo that's actually fleshed out enough to tell the story without spoiling too much.
Okay.
So it's there. What I'm doing right now is actually revamping every skill.
We don't even care. We'll take an alpha version.
Exactly.
I know, but I want
We
the
just wanna
skills
play the
to work.
motherfucker.
You have to, so Buddha knows I love Final Fantasy 14. And I just took over the podcast. I'm sorry.
No, you
So
good.
I'm combining
About
things.
time you did.
Damn.
Unlike somebody else that we knew that was just kind of like, but
Me.
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's go.
So as a fan of Final Fantasy 14, I had to figure out how to work out skill block because with the first game, there's no classes. It's just a whole bunch of skills like Skyrim. And you just pull from a skill tree, and everybody can learn every skill and level them up. But I was like, there's a lot of skills. How do I do this? So I stole Final Fantasy 14's comboing in the skills. So like
Okay.
everything chains into something. So like your sword skill for your first tier, you don't get the other two skills, but when you use the first one, it props the other two.
Okay.
So that way your menu's not bogged down.
Okay.
It's a classic RPG style side view, and I don't want like a whole giant menu of skills.
It's like a 2D.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
And not even limited down so that you can only bring in, I think, 8 skills. And those 8 skills might have like chain off or perks like your fire spells.
And you can switch them off, I'm guessing.
And you got 5 characters in combat.
Niggas don't got video games. You got video games, man.
Yeah,
That's all that
yeah.
is.
Oh yeah, it's an epic side.
Niggas can't say they working on
Yeah,
a
that's
video
what I'm saying.
game.
Niggas can't say they
When-
working on video games.
When
Niggas
are you
can't say
like
that.
projecting to like have the beta out?
End of October.
Really?
Because it's so the game itself is technically done. The issue I ran into is when the first website I was trying to upload it to, because it was only 20 hours of gameplay, they said it was not enough for people to purchase. I was like, well, that sucks. It's the prelude. It's not supposed to be long.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's 20 hours.
It's
though.
20 hours. I was like, 20 hours would be enough right there. I was like, no.
Nah,
I was like,
not for
damn.
these games.
But then I was like, it's a prelude, so it's supposed to be. So what the original plan is, because it's 5 games already. I already read out the story since I was 13. So I have every expansion, everything planned out already.
where did you plan on posting it after the bit? Like when it launches? Like
So the Steam page is already paid for and set up. I'm just doing the
So
art.
Steam is the one that told you that it was too.
It was something else. I can't remember. It was so obscure.
It was an actual gaming company.
Not a company. It was a gaming hosting website. Like one of those little like off-brand websites.
Oh, like where you could buy those little like
Or you could like upload it.
indie games.
Yeah, it's like some indie game websites. And
Yeah, you do better at Steam.
so Steam is paid for
Yeah.
it. My only thing with Steam was that I want the demo to be done. And then I'm redoing all the artwork. So all the logos, screens,
They expected it to be a little more upscale.
I want it to be more polished.
Yeah. That's the word, polished.
So the game itself is done. I'm just putting in new pieces in between to make the game fleshed out.
Give it good marketing.
Give it good marketing and make sure all the loopholes, because it's the prelude that sets the stage for the rest of the 5 games.
Or she finna have her a little Castlevania out here.
Oh,
I
listen.
do.
That's
It's
hard.
good because actually the prelude and the first game are both technically done. The first game, book 1, is technically 40 hours done already.
So what
fire.
that's the other. I was just say what they complaining about, but that's the other.
It's
Yeah,
the other one,
yeah,
the
yeah.
one I
Other
haven't
side.
released.
That's still fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. As a
I'm happy
bitch.
for you for real.
It's
No,
long.
You've been working on
Bro,
this
you've
shit.
been
I've
since-
been
working,
losing
working.
so much stuff, like so much.
It's
computer
been having
issues.
back burner. It's been on the
Back
back burner
burner.
for a minute.
And then
Because
like
you've been
life
talking about this
got,
for a while.
life got crazy, stuff got out of hand. But then I finally got the computer room set up, so everything's all back in
That's
order.
real nice, for real.
Well, we rooting for you. I can't wait to
Ooh,
play it.
I'm
No
ready.
bullshit. No
All
bullshit.
right.
Back to you.
So, first thing that we want to talk about before we actually get to the main topic is the potential game of the year.
It is the game of the year.
It is the
It
game.
is the game of the
It's
year.
the game of the year. And if you guys do not know, we are talking about
Black
Myth
Wukong.
Wukong. So if you are watching this,
So
please
Wukong.
fast forward to a time step that we will actually have on here
Because we finna
because
spoil
we about to
shit.
spoil a lot of shit.
Yep.
All right, so how you are like the only, both
I'm-
are the only ones that haven't.
I haven't played it, but I've been watching.
I haven't played it, but I've seen everything about the game.
Yeah.
So I know everything.
What you say?
PlayStation.
Well,
PlayStation.
it's PlayStation
It's
It's
only.
PlayStation.
PlayStation and Steam.
Steam has it too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
Wow.
Steam
Fire.
gets everything.
Yeah, Steam do
I need
get
to
everything.
get a fucking Steam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
account.
need to get me
Dude.
one too because they got every fucking thing.
Everything.
Everything.
I need to get. A
They
Steam
got
account.
PlayStation 1 games on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course,
that makes
of
sense.
course. I was gonna
Yeah.
get into that too.
There's no,
Anyway.
it's only on
Google.
PlayStation
No, it's
and
fine.
Steam.
But
uh,
well, you heard it here first. The game is actually only on PlayStation and Steam. I don't see Xbox getting it anymore, but we also know that Xbox is about to be not very extinct very soon.
Oh, you saw that?
They laying
But-
a lot of people off. Sidebar. But,
Listen,
you
bro.
said Xbox gonna be extinct.
Yeah.
Extinct.
Mm.
Like them bone carriers that
I
you
feel
fight
like
in some
this-
Wukong that
For
were out
real.
of the dead.
I feel like this nigga just. I feel like this nigga just hating because he got his ass whooped in Tekken. last
Not at
year.
all.
Not at all.
You know this narrative has been going before you whoop my ass. So,
Nah.
You didn't see that new
bro,
post.
come on. You know I've been saying
they-
this
I
before
ain't
this
gonna lie.
even
They
happened.
shutting
They
a lot of
shutting
shit
it down, bro. Xbox is about to be
Microsoft.
done.
Microsoft just finna turn into a computer, bro.
That's fine.
It's
But
already a
Xbox
computer.
itself
It's finna be
is done.
It's
The
gonna be a-
console itself
It's gonna
is
be
done.
It's gonna be a Xbox computer. That's what
That's
it's gonna
fine.
I
be.
would, that would be hard though.
It's gonna be
Like a
But it won't be.
computer-
I bet you it won't be
computer-
called Xbox. It'll
It's
be
gonna be
Microsoft.
it's gonna have-
X, Y, and
it's
Z.
gonna
or
have
X
shit like that,
Series,
though.
X
It's gonna
Series,
have
Microsoft.
X. Nigga, that the
He
new
said,
X.
"What was the X standard?"
Because he had such
The
a
Series-
diehard, bro.
look,
He's
look.
such a
The
diehard fan.
Series X not even called an Xbox. It's called the Series X.
Cause it's going closer to Microsoft. Microsoft started all over back when they had Windows X.
Like,
Yeah.
Series X. They not even called Xboxes no more. You talking about Xbox One shit?
But he is going
And then you
to.
gotta remember on PC, you can actually just play your Xbox from your PC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Microsoft like already. It's
But
Microsoft is
as
a
you-
computer.
As you
It's
can see,
Gemini.
he's not going to let up about this
It's
Xbox.
Microsoft.
So.
Microsoft
Loser,
over
But-
loser.
all day.
But
Microsoft over Sony all day. Of course, I'm gonna stick with Xbox. I'm not no.
You gonna ride that ship
bandwagoner.
to a sink.
I ain't no bandwagoner.
That's real.
This your
nigga,
man, you
though.
gonna
Real
stick
nigga.
beside him.
The real nigga, man.
Captain always sync with this shit. Fuck you talking about?
Then you become captain.
there you go. Talk your shit. Sync with your shit.
All right, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Kid,
Yeah.
Eustace Kid.
But yeah, honestly, I feel like this is game of the year, bro.
No, for real. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
before we go into it, I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of just like what the game is, a little bit of the lore, and then we can go into like the meat and potatoes of it all. So, Black Myth Wukong is an action RPG rooted in Chinese mythology, developed by Game Science. Mind you, I have never heard of this company before. Just like
Yeah, no, this they first big game. This is their first big
it's
game.
a lot of
They did a
it's
good
lot of-
job.
it's a lot of companies coming out like that because Stellar Blade was the same way, and Shift Up I've
Never heard of them.
And-
Never heard.
Never.
and-
Wait, who just made First Descendant?
It's a lot of new gaming companies out.
Exxon, something like that.
I never heard of them
Exxon.
either.
I never
Exxon.
heard of Exxon.
Exxon.
I feel like it's like EXON.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Exxon.
But they're a new
Exxon.
company.
Exxon.
Exxon. That's what I thought he said.
I'm sorry.
But no, you're good. But I'm just I felt the same way. Like all these new companies are coming out with the woodwork. But the story takes place in the 16th century novel Journey to the West, which is something that I need to actually read so that I can really get into it.
You never.
I mean, I've heard about it, but now that I've seen
Played
the
the
lore,
game, yeah.
I really want to dive
God
deep into it.
damn.
Did you see the
I
movies?
would've-
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I know
This
Come on,
nigga,
we
done
know the
got
story.
Robbed like by everybody.
who.
Wukong.
Wukong.
Can I get through?
Yeah.
Can I get through? Can I cook?
Let them preach.
The story is based off a 16th century novel, Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of the Chinese literature. Oh, I guess that's what I didn't. The way that they worded this was weird, but you shall set out, I guess, the destined one, as the destined one, to venture into challenges and marvels ahead to uncover the obscure truth beneath the veil of the glorious legend from the past. As the destined one, you shall encounter powerful foes and worthy rivals throughout the journey. Enter a fascinating realm filled with wonders and discovery in ancient Chinese mythology. So that's all I'm going to like really give about it.
No spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You finna
again, hopefully you are aware.
spoil it.
But but what I was going to say
I'ma
is
try
that
not to
there's
do
a YouTube video that I watched where
special
they
release.
really expounded on like the real
The real lore.
Goku.
Real go.
That's what I'm calling it. Shit.
Son
No,
Goku.
you know who me and Guns be talking about? Maury Jin from high school, from Gata High School.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is that nigga.
Yeah, I know.
They're the same person.
Yeah.
But that's the only like fictional literature like besides this that actually like
Sticks with it.
stick with
his
lore.
story, his
Yeah,
lore.
like
Dragon Ball Z tried to, but then like
They
that
did some
they
bullshit.
Ball did. See, they just went on his own world.
yeah. But in the video that I watched, they were very much expounding on like just the shit that he had to go through. All he wanted to do was be free, and
I can expand on
My man just wanted
He-
his cabbages.
on his personal lore a lot. Just
I got you. But give me one moment. He reminds me of like his story reminds me of, and you guys, well, you probably would know, Black Clover,
Yeah.
Mario Leona, in
Mhm,
a space, in a sense of like he is so strong that he can literally rival the gods, and he didn't even want to have to fight the gods. He wanted to sit on his mountain and do what he wanted to do.
My man just wanted
Right.
to chill.
He just wanted to chill, drink, and be merry with his people. And he's that strong, so he's not even trying to bother nobody for the most
Mhm.
part.
So he
Fact.
want to be like Thanos in his garden.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to do.
I guess that's a better way to
It
kinda, like,
is.
say it.
It's the more modern way to do
Okay.
it.
But
I don't-
hold on.
I just wanna say you kinda fucked.
Hold on. You gonna get your time, bro. Here you go. You so anxious. He's so anxious, bro.
No, it's just because
It's
like
a
I
little
don't
kid
want
in
you
a
to
candy
tell him
store.
the wrong thing because like I'm like if you gonna
I'm only going off of what the YouTube video said. I'm
Yeah,
not making this up. I'm literally going verbatim from what the YouTube video showed me.
Okay.
So
He's so
But-
nervous.
he's so,
I'm
he's
like,
so
bro, I'm
anxious.
just like, bro, don't say the wrong thing, bro. We don't want no Chinese people mad at us.
what
Hey,
would I be saying that's the wrong thing?
because he like, I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm gonna explain.
You did all of that just to, bro. Just
Cause you been yelling, you been
Jesus
yelling the
Christ,
whole time.
dog.
You yelling the whole time.
All of that.
Like,
No, but they were basically trying to, how do I say this? They were trying to keep him under wraps, and he was basically trying to be free. Still, he wanted to be on the mountain. He didn't even want to bother anybody. He just wanted to be with his people, drink and be merry on his mountain, and didn't want nothing to do with anything that they had going on. But they forced his hand. He fought back. And I'm giving at this point now, I'm giving like a general, but they forced his hand. He fought back. He died. Turned into what they call it, the stone.
Yeah,
the stone. It was the stone. It was a
was like a
Yeah,
stone
yeah,
statue.
yeah, I know exactly what you're
stone.
talking about.
Stone. It was just was it stone monkey?
Stone monkey.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
turned him into the stone monkey, and now we are here as the destined one, trying to break him free from that.
Mhm.
His and again, I'm only going like
okay.
his
Yeah.
powers were split up into relics, which you have to find throughout the game to bring him back
That
into
was
the stone monkey.
that was my fault. You talking about the game
Mhm.
lore?
Yeah.
We talking about the game.
Oh.
I
I think he talking
We
about
only-
the actual Chinese
Folk,
lore.
see this
I'm
because
like-
you about to go down a rabbit hole. Like we're only talking about literally just this,
Okay.
just the game itself.
I don't even need you
And
to
if
take
the
a time
lore
out.
pertains to that,
Nah,
then yeah,
it's
that's
just
fine.
like- no, because it like you was like what you was saying was like partially in the realm of it. Cause like I was finna, you feel me?
But we don't need necessarily the whole Chinese.
No,
lore
it's
itself.
not the whole Chinese lore. It's just like basically like it's basically how like him how he became Wukong would make sense as to why the game is placed where it's at.
Okay, give us a quick.
So like quick synopsis: Sun Wukong is called the Stony Monkey because he was born from a stone.
Right.
So when he was born from a stone,
They said that in the YouTube video
he,
too.
yeah, he climbed up the highest mountain and searched around, and then he found a monkey clan that was basically like him. He
Mhm.
never met nobody like him like that, so he sailed across the ocean and stuff like that, and went over there. And he was just already naturally just strong. He came out of a stone, so whatever whatnot.
Symbolically, if he's
Yeah.
stone, he's just
just
brute strength.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then, but he's a trickster god,
Mm.
mind you, like
Mhm.
Loki. Like that's
Mhm.
like his actual category.
And mind you too, each zodiac has something symbolically that's attached to them, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
because it's based off of the zodiac gods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, facts.
Yeah. So, what's the name? He ended up somebody ended up raiding his village of monkeys. So he set out on a journey, which was not the journey to the west. It was his first journey, which was basically him becoming Sun Wukong.
Mhm.
He set out on a journey to learn every martial arts in like they galaxy basically. So he could be stronger. Then he got too strong to the point where he needed to find armor and a weapon that was able to contain his strength, because everything he would use would just break when he used it. So that's how he ended up getting his pole. I do not know how to say that name. I'm not finna try.
I didn't even know it had a name.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't know
It
how
got
to
a
name
name. It started with a Y. I ain't even finna try to say it.
Yeah.
The pole.
The pole.
The pole.
either.
It's it's the pole itself is actually
It's alive, isn't it?
it's the pole itself actually got a cold ass lore. It's like a pill. It was a pillar
That makes
that
sense.
separated the
The
mid
heaven.
earth from the heavens.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, that's
It
why-
makes sense though,
That's why
because
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it literally and it's just like in out of high school. You seen how big that motherfucker
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
got.
so and he ended up being able to control it. He had to go down to the dragon palace where y'all is at now. He was fighting the water dragon. So he had to fight the water dragon and stuff to get the pole, because that's where it's at.
Okay.
And it's still touching the heavens and shit. So he took that, and then he came back, and then, he was Wukong, and at that point he was super strong. So the Buddha, the god of everything, called him up and wanted to hey, you strong, I want you to woo. So the Buddha basically told him to protect his pills of immortality and these peaches of immortality.
Mind you, too, that's not the same Buddha that we.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
we-
that's not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Like that's what he said. He said protect these. Basically, if you eat them, you're gonna be immortal.
Mhm.
So the thing is, he's a trickster god, right? But not in a bad sense, not like Loki.
He's just goofy.
He goofy. So this nigga got drunk as fuck and ate all of the peaches and ate 7 pills of immortality. So he ate like 10 peaches of immortality and 7 pills of immortality.
So he OP as fuck.
So he just can't
Broken.
die.
And the reason why, and to piggyback also, the reason why that last battle happened and he ended up back in the stones is because he was just tired.
Yeah.
He just was like he needed the rest for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They
it's like,
had to
I
fight.
need a
That was an
break.
intense, but you seen it was an
Yeah.
intense ass battle in the beginning.
And
So
then after he did that, he literally just prepared for war. But in the actual war, like they had that little war, they obviously couldn't kill the nigga. So Buddha held out his hand and was like, if you can jump outside of my hand, then you can be free. And since Buddha reached the pinnacle of light and evil, he was like, his hand expanded like the whole entire multiverse.
Mhm.
So he jumped, but he jumped to the edge of the multiverse from out of Buddha hand in like a split second, but he was still on Buddha fingernail.
Damn.
this is the name.
So
they have for it.
that's how he ended up falling. Yeah,
That word.
shit.
That word.
the name of the name. I was just looking up the name of the staff that he uses is
You're gonna have
And
to
I'm
put
gonna
that-
try
you're gonna have
it.
to put it through Google Translate.
Rui Jingu Bang. That's what I got,
Sound like Yamamoto sword.
or a Bankai of some sort.
Yeah, something. But
That's why it's
yeah,
Pogo
so
Long
then
Bankai.
once he couldn't jump out of the Buddha's hand, that's basically how he ended up. In the first initial part of that trailer, it looked like a big flash, and it was a ring that kind of hit him or some shit. and made him fall down. That part was symbolic with the Buddha basically trapping him, because they had a deal. If he couldn't jump out of his hand, he would be basically trapped into the stone. So he got trapped into the stone mountain where he was born at, which started the game.
Gotcha.
Bet.
Got you. How do you're the only other person that has played it. I'll give you my take on the game so far, and then you give me what you got.
Okay.
He put his head down. That's crazy.
For me, I'm loving this like rollout of these Souls inspired games.
Mhm.
Like I really have been enjoying them on the with the training wheels. I'll say
Yeah.
it like that because Sun Wukong is definitely a Souls game with training wheels.
Yeah.
Stellar Blade was the same way.
I hear the combat, like if you play Tekken and play Son Wukong, it's like similar like that, because you
Timing.
got just frames.
Timing.
Yeah,
Timing.
you got it's real big
No,
about
Batman.
time.
Which brings me to what I was going to say. It took for me to really learn how to play with him
Mhm.
for me to like get, because now that I know him and I know like I have a literally a certain strategy that I use every main boss, and it works every time.
Is it a
And like
regular
I started
difficulty?
out with this same strategy and then I just jump around, beat his ass with the pole jump. Because you know how it is, like
Yeah.
your stamina going out, you ain't got no more mana.
That's
By the time you get to the end, you ain't got no more mana. You cannot restore that mana.
Yes.
There is gourds that they use, like if you drink,
Yeah.
it'll replenish a little bit,
Mhm.
but it's so like
It's
small.
as fuck.
But I love that. I love that.
It
challenge
make it-
'cause
yeah,
it's
it make it
it's
hard.
making you like, okay, I gotta pull this out my ass at this
Mhm.
point. And I will say, every boss, even though I've been like,
Every boss fight is like
every
that, bro.
boss is hard, and promise you, every boss that I've had, even though I beat them, it is by the skin.
Mhm. Yes, it's
The
by the skin.
every
time.
one.
It's even been times where I have been playing the game and I know I landed that last hit, and it'd be like 3 more hits before it actually say defeated.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I have heard that there's been glitches with the game because my game has also stopped like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So they have said that like if you don't like adjust your like frame rate and things like that,
Okay.
it will stop. It stopped like 3 or 4 times.
And it glitched for me when I fought that big ass beetle. When he dude sit there was hitting the drum, and then the beetle came out the ground. And
That
shit
shit
with
was
his sand and
crazy.
shit. It glitched. It had hit like a stone, and then it died.
Damn.
And I walked up and I got the thing out the Buddhist eye.
Oh
shit
no,
like that.
mine's not glitching. It'll like completely freeze.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
I would have to like 3 or 4
Start the
times,
game
I would have to
all
start
over.
the game over.
So you
You got lucky.
blessed.
Yeah, I
You
got
be
blessed
getting
with that
blessed.
because
You
that
got
fighting that big
blessings.
ass thing is hard as fuck. When they make you fight like specific arms and legs and shit like that, them boss fights be irritating as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
They make you fight big at like literally
Big
big ass.
ass
I'm already
fucking
knowing.
people, bro.
I know. I seen.
But see, the crazy part about it is it like with the game, and I
I
just
seen
watched
the
a
biggest
post about
boss in
this
the
too.
game.
Like some of the like remedial enemies that you fight along the way
Mhm.
sometimes be harder than
And then the boss
bosses.
fights. Hell yeah.
I
It's
saw-
this if you've been in the pagoda realm, so
Yeah.
you know that motherfucking flying pig every time.
Oh, I was
Bro.
gonna go
How
for the
I'm gonna
flying
walk
fish.
down the
that
thing.
damn
Yeah, the narrow thing.
that
is
narrow
pig
thing and
said
the
to go-
the pig is just
that maze part pissed me off. I swear to God, it did.
And you cannot fight on like they have you on this like this thin
Plank?
ass.
yeah,
You got to
Plank, yeah.
You gotta go across.
You got to
Yeah.
cloud step through it.
You
But
can,
no,
you
can,
can.
but it's only one time, and you
Yeah.
can cloud your ass off of it too.
But see, at that time too, with the pagoda realm, if I cloud step with that,
Can you can't cloud step and like run a little bit.
no, you can.
You can.
But the
That's
point I'm
right.
trying to make is that like by the time you cloud step, and again, that takes so much mana. By the time you
Ooh.
cloud step,
somebody.
you're gonna have to fight not just somebody. You're gonna have like with the
3
pagoda
people.
realm before you get to your next checkpoint. It is a long fucking way.
Mhm. You gotta
You don't
dodge
have,
motherfuckers.
and
you
at
gotta
that
run.
point, you don't have like you don't have all the resources that you do
Yeah.
now to like proceed through all that shit. That should be hard as hell.
And then after that, they do some shit where it kind of knock your health all the way down. It's like you sitting there, like, was it like you in a trance or
no,
some shit?
for real.
I don't even-
Yeah, because it'll stall your whole
Yeah.
fucking character.
Oh no.
No bullshit. And you sitting there fighting, you got past these big, tall ass little globe eye motherfuckers, bro.
Oh, that part.
And
Oh,
then you sitting there
God.
getting, and they'll
God.
pause you.
So the pagoda, you've seen it before, but the pagoda realm is probably like the worst board or chapter that I played
getting all the way
so
up
far. Only because like it's this wheel
there. Mhm.
in the dungeon that turns, but it only turns at certain times. But when it starts turning, it's like your health just start draining,
Yep.
and it's these huge ass enemies that don't have no head. They look like a lamp.
Yeah, they look just like
They
that.
look like a
And,
lamp.
and they'll shine on and they'll pause you.
Yeah, and if they hit you, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's one done. It-
But
it's a lot
it's
of
one of those weapons. It's one of those enemies where like if you defeat it, it won't come back. Like it
Yeah.
don't
Okay,
spawn.
cool.
you can run and you can run straight past.
Yeah, because they're not fast or anything like that. But like
You get caught.
if you get caught, it's a wrap. It's
that,
a wrap.
and then you get to that big ass. You get all the way. Then that's when you get to snow and shit.
You're
You
on
gotta
chapter
fight this
3.
big ass.
I'm
Yeah, it's chapter 3.
I'm on
at the end
I'm
of
on
chapter
chapter
4.
3. I'm on
Okay.
chapter 3. I'm
Oh.
fighting that Buddhist nigga, and
I don't want to spoil nothing for y'all, but like
I swear to God,
I feel like my the scariest part, like one of the parts of the game where I was like, I might not play this.
You
Yeah.
might not play it.
Just for one specific reason. I am highly arachnophobic.
Oh,
I just got past that part. So I fought the mother spider in the part that I'm in. And when you get done beating her, they
You gotta
send
run.
a horde,
You gotta
of spiders at your ass.
Nah.
It was one moment where I'm running, and you know, like you can't like gain speed. Like you can
Yeah.
run, but you can't gain speed. So like these spiders are on you.
bro.
And at one moment, I thought I was gonna die, but then like I must have got to a point where the cutscene cut
Yeah.
in, and then
Mhm.
like that happened. But
Mhm.
like the spiders was eating me the fuck up,
Dog,
and they do look creepy as
Bro.
shit.
bro, I was like, no.
Bro,
Uh-uh.
I was like, I don't know.
And it was crazy because like I'm running and I see the horse coming to me as I'm running, but then when I rotated the camera,
Oh,
it's like
that's what it looks
wave
like?
bro.
Mhm.
of the motherfucking spiders.
Bro.
And
I couldn't fight that thing.
Oh, you just saw it?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
I'm highly.
But I'll say this: it don't last long.
I know.
I
I
don't
see. I seen it.
care.
I seen
It
it.
don't
I
last
seen
long.
it.
But I was so like my anxiety was kicking on that part.
Because I was watching this YouTuber who I watch a lot. His name the Rad
Brad, the motherfucking god.
Bro, I swear to God,
The god.
I
He
watched
just
the
got
whole
free
gameplay. I
advertisement.
watched the whole gameplay through, bro.
Mhm.
Swear to God. So I seen his first time running through the spiders. He said, "Oh God, I don't like spiders."
I don't like spiders.
I started laughing. He turned around, bro. It was like you
Like
said,
a wave of them.
Bro, they dang near smacked them, and then they came through.
Yeah, they come
I'm
from
like,
all
I'm like,
sides.
no.
Like it do make it
No.
seem like it's impossible to get around them, and then the cutscene cut in. I'm like, okay.
And then I
Yeah.
seen this clip on TikTok, bro. It was this one dude who just did the pole stance in the middle of them while the spiders was coming, and then the spiders was swarming around the pole. And I'm just
And you can't just stay on that pole
No,
all the
yeah,
time. Like, you
it's-
can't just sit there.
yeah.
You will lose balance after a while. So
Oh, snaps.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got it. And the more it's like the more and more you upgrade it, it's more longer you can stay, but it's still like it's a certain amount of time you can stay up there.
I will say Black Wukong to me is going to win Game of the Year
Oh,
It should.
for these reasons specifically. It is a Souls type game mixed with a God of War type of aesthetic.
Facts.
So it has its own space for that.
Yeah.
What I do love and that I have not seen with any Souls game or game in general, the fact that it does not have a map scared me,
Dog, and that's one of
but
my gripes.
it literally forces you to look everywhere.
Everywhere.
You gotta have a mental map. You
Yeah,
have to.
yeah. You gotta really think with that
See,
And
game.
then it's,
it's
like
funny.
it's certain, and then you can't. I apologize.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
But it's a certain like, and they make it to where it's like you gotta find it. In order to get past, you have to find it. You gotta figure it out.
And like with me, like this is the first game that I've actually had to go on YouTube and just like
Yeah.
learn, like not just how to play with him, but like all the different secrets because there's so many different secrets
Bro,
in the game.
It's so much.
It's
shit.
so
So
many
many.
I love those
secrets and
games.
mechanics. Like for instance, you can only jump so high, but to get to higher cliffs, you got to hit a jump plus a heavy attack because the heavy attack is going to boost
Yeah,
that
boost
jump.
you up. Yeah.
But they don't tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt a way at first about that, but then like as I'm playing, I'm like I actually like that because
I love that.
it makes you explore the game.
Yeah.
But it's one
makes you play the
problem
game.
I have.
It's how can I explain it? When they do stuff like that, I think it's the game developers seeing like the
What
skill
works.
level of
Yeah.
their players.
That too.
Because
Because-
like if you skilled enough to figure this out when we hit it, that just mean okay. Now you know it's gonna be a secret. Now you finna
gonna
try.
really
it.
You're gonna have to look for
And
it
this
anyway.
is the first game I ever played. It's no blocking.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
no blocking. No
So it's a
blocking.
dodge.
And I enjoy that as well. Like
I
But
like
the
dodge.
dodges, I can say for every game that it came out like God of War, Dark Souls, the dodging
on here,
is perfect,
Yeah.
and precise.
but
You
it has to be because you can't do any other things
Yeah,
to
you
get away
Sure.
from it.
You could you could dodge just about everything.
Which is crazy. I figure you can block with the pole.
You would think.
You would
You would
think
think-
so,
You would think.
but you can't.
You can't at all. Can't at all.
You would think, or at least
Only
or
way-
the
only
only
way
way,
you can-
I would say that you
you
could
can-
like block
is
is
that-
like
that
that
spell.
spin.
Yeah, the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spin, like
Yeah.
the pole spin.
Yeah, that's
But you
it, that's
can,
it.
Like projectiles, you can
Yeah, you can only
deflect that.
you can only block.
So that's like
projectiles with that, though.
like a block, I guess, for that.
No,
Yeah,
side.
I was
knock
gonna
out.
say I
But
was gonna
actual
say
melee attacks, no.
I was gonna say the stone spell. That's the only actual block. thing
Yeah.
they got.
Yeah, but,
But
it's,
I
don't
it's
like using
it,
tricky.
yeah.
I don't like using it because it's tricky. Like it's one of
Yeah.
those things where like it works like at the same time on impact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you can't just hold the rock one and then like if they hit you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
You gotta, like,
basically
meet them.
time.
You gotta
their
ti- yeah, you
time.
gotta perfectly
You gotta
time
time their attack.
Nah, I'm
it's
good.
a block counter.
I'll use the cloud
It's
step.
a
I'm good.
Wait, wait.
It's a parry. That's literally.
Yeah,
what
like a
that
block
Yeah,
counter
yeah,
or something.
Yeah.
But I don't, and then also I don't like the Ring of Fire.
Like
where
the
Huh?
Ring of
they
Fire
sit there, give you-
suck.
Mhm.
I haven't used it, so
what
yeah,
about the
I
Plucker
don't-
Mini? Y'all be using that?
plenty
Yeah,
times, bro.
plenty times. You pack
I'm
motherfuckers
jumping
out.
niggas all day long.
You see the
I'm
last
learning-
perk?
Jumpsuit Kaizen.
You see the last perk? They can do immobilize.
Yeah, they
Oh,
can
yeah.
turn, they can do
Yeah.
all
What's
your
the last
spells.
perk, bro?
Yeah. I seen a video and I'm trying to, and maybe that's a perk that I had to get with one of my sparks, but I'm trying to see how, because I've seen it on a video where they all do the same attack at the same time.
That's hard as fuck. Yeah, that's exactly what it
I've
is.
seen that happen where
How
they
the fuck can you transform into the bee?
the B.
How can you know how you at the start of the game you can transform and you can turn into
I
a
think
bee?
that those little
I think
transformations
those
are
situations
just for
are
like
good.
the story because
Yeah.
if I don't know if you got this far in your chapter, but there's a point where like you turn into the nine-tailed fox.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
And when you're done with that mission, like you get the idea, you get the chance to do it whenever, but once you're done with that mission, that's gone.
yeah.
So I think it's just one of those things where it's like mission based, story based.
It's lore based.
Yeah. Because it was like that with the bird. Then he turns like a bird too
Yes.
at one point.
Yeah.
Because if they allowed you to do that throughout the whole game, it'll break the game.
You'll be able
Yeah.
to run past them.
Yeah. I mean, you still kind of can though, because like even on certain maps, like there are certain enemies that won't attack you.
What transformations y'all be using?
Me, I have so many first off, but because I'm going to get every one of them,
Mhm.
but I only use for those, I guess you could call it impulse transformations. I use this one wolf looking dude with a sword that does
Yeah,
like
the-
slash,
yeah.
slash. I use him all the time.
I like it.
And then for my main transformation, like the ones that you actually transform and maneuver
Yeah,
around with, the
that
fire one.
The fire dude.
The fire one.
And then you gotta upgrade the fuck out of him because he be so useless.
He don't. That
Ooh.
triangle attack.
Yeah, the super
Bro.
hard attack. Yeah, that one.
When
really
I tell you,
do work.
it confused the enemies all the time because like you're literally going boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom, boom. Wherever you at, wherever they at, you going right to them, behind them, coming right back. So you confuse them.
And his dodges is way faster.
Way
than the regular
faster.
gun.
Way
That's one thing
faster.
I can't say, but it's just I'm just saying like the powerful attack in that. But I'm just saying when you got to upgrade where he
It's
get hit, he
72
fall, and he be
transformations?
delayed. for
Oh
a
my
second.
god, yes. Oh, I know how to get out of that though, and you can do the same thing with Goku.
Wukong, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
go.
I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna go into the next
All right,
main
bet.
topic. But you can get out of that by just rolling.
Okay.
Just literally roll out of it. Like even when they stun,
Mhm.
or if they like say they like fall slow,
Yeah.
roll out of it.
All right, bet.
That's it. Because I do it with
Roll
the same
out.
thing with the transformation.
Doot.
But to conclude this, I so far am giving this game, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10, only because of what we about to go into.
Yeah.
The music in that game sucks.
Boo boo.
Sucks.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
And it's
Don't
very,
say
it's
that.
very like Chinese mythology lore based type of music. So I expect that. And on certain boss fights, I can sense that they're trying,
Yeah.
but nah.
No, the music is ass.
There's literally
Mm.
no music in between like the lands that you're like walking
Mhm.
around. Half the time there's no music, like certain like sounds and shit like that. But this goes into the next topic because again, music being in the game is very, 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 very important.
Very
Facts.
important.
Very important. Which brings us to the main topic
Yeah,
of Smile Bomb,
I'll go
where
to
we are going
sleep
to-
without some good music.
where we're going to discuss music in gaming and anime. If you have watched this podcast before, we have kind of like touched base on it like prior. And for me, if you know me, you know that like music in gaming. Well, I'm a music head anyway, so
Mhm.
like I'm big on knowing that like music evokes emotions, all type of emotions, and in gaming, I think that they do a very good job if the soundtrack is right to do it. I
Facts.
always mention, and you know this, Near.
Our baby.
Facts.
It's
baby.
so good when it comes to stuff like
So
that.
good.
It's so good. Like you'll be in the middle of a boss fight, and then like say, like the calm is coming before the storm. Like the music will give you like a
Mhm.
calm,
And
like
then
you know something about to happen, and then it'll just like
Dun, dun.
boom, like
Mhm.
it'd be so like it's so intense and it's so grabbing. Like you can't not gravitate to it with Nier. And there are other games like that too.
Yeah.
There are Final Fantasy games that definitely have gotten to that, but I think that
Obviously.
the reason why, and I've said this before, the reason why I gravitate to Nier, not just because it's my favorite game, but the reason why it's my favorite game is because of how they implement the music in there. The music is
Mhm.
already good, but how they do it is so, it's like chef's kiss. Like I've never seen any
It's
other
always
game
smooth
do that.
transmit.
Facts.
Do anything like that. And I know I'm not lying because Stellar Blade, like they have a composer, well, I guess a group. It's not really a composer, but Monica is Koichi Okabe's
Okay.
group. They worked on Stellar Blade,
Okay.
and they pretty much tried to do the same thing with like that mechanic in Stellar Blade. It worked, but
It didn't hit.
and maybe
well.
this is my biasness in it, but like it worked. But like you know how like when you could kind of tell when something is like forced or they're trying to do something too much, because like even when Stellar Blade came out, they were saying that it was like the next Nier and shit like that. And
I
it
can
was
see
like-
that.
and I could see it, but then
But
when you
it's-
play it, it's like
No.
y'all kind of forcing it. Y'all
This-
kind of for. I like the game, but y'all kind of forcing it.
Mm-hmm.
But they still did a good job at like trying to evoke emotions in the game. I just feel like certain tracks that they needed for like the emotional part just kind of felt campy, just a little bit.
Not the
But I
campy
still like the
feel.
music though. It's just not only does music matter and is an important component in games and in anime and things like that, but where you place it is just as important.
Facts. That's
I also
100% fact.
Like, would you imagine? Could you imagine for the JJK watchers, Malevolent Shrine,
Mhm.
the music from Malevolent Shrine, playing during the the tuning exam?
right.
thing that
I'm
they
about to say
were
the
doing.
tournament.
The little tuning exam they were doing in season 1 when they were going against each other.
Right.
Could you imagine that
No.
music being played?
I was like, why is
That's,
this
would've been
playing?
fire.
that's what Stellar Blade kind of gave me. It was like
This don't belong here.
this don't necessarily belong in this scene, or like the song belongs in the scene, but the scene is too lackluster for the song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like the song is epic, but the scene is like,
And
meh.
it could go either way. But Nier,
It was always just kids.
even the anime,
Oh,
even the anime does a good job of like implementing that shit. The new tracks that they put in the anime,
It's so
I'm telling you,
delicious.
I gotta watch
my
it.
God,
it's
bro,
so delicious.
Fire.
it's so good.
Ooh.
It's so good. Like, and what makes it good, that's why I wish y'all would have played the game, because what makes the anime that much better is their version of the story. Like, I found out so much shit in the anime that I didn't even know had even like happened in the background. That they
I
said that
just
they kind of like
love the
implemented
story.
that happened in the background, but they give us a deep story on what actually happened.
Okay.
Yeah, like the original, the whole story overall is just great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's scary good, bro.
It's
like
scary good.
it's scary good. Like, could you imagine that you were in what makes it so good is that like you would think on the surface that the characters are human.
Mhm.
There's not a single human in that game at all.
Nope.
Not a single human. They're all
Homage
androids.
to humanity.
Yeah. Glory to mankind.
That's crazy as hell.
But no, but like that's what makes it good, because you're living in this post-apocalyptic world, and you've been actually like even from the first game, you've been
Yes.
living in a post-apocalyptic.
That
world.
was even crazier.
That was even crazier. It definitely was even crazier.
I love that.
So now in Nier Automata, the world is so to shit that they're grasping at getting things from humanity. Like, oh, this book, this was in the old world, like shit like that. That's what their mission is. Like they're grasping for other shit. So you're having to
even robots
understand
trying to
that-
be human.
understand the actual story, because that's the lore, but you understand the actual story, and then when the music comes in for like all these different scenes, it's like, bro.
Man,
It just make it even better.
Nair is one of those tracks I can just listen to all over. Like when I'm working on game design or art, I literally play Nair in the background.
If I'm trying to like work out or like be intense about something, Nier is literally the. But the crazy part about it with Nier is like you can get certain tracks that have that intensity for your workout, but then you could actually have a certain track where you could just chill and it sound
They
like
are
lo-fi music.
so yes.
That's
So-
fire.
With that being said, today we are going to be expounding on a few tracks. We all have a track of our own that we're going to play like a 30-second clip of, and then each one's going to kind of give a brief, just a little 1-2 about the track, just a little information about who it is, who sings it, about the artist, anything that you may know about, even if it's not the artist, but just like where the song came from, right?
Yeah.
So who is going to go first? I actually want you to go first, Jules.
Oh,
Are you doing your Nier? Or are you? Oh no, you're
I'm not
doing
doing-
Cowboy Bebop.
I'm doing. I had to change the Cowboy Bebop. It's one of my faves.
Yeah, let me hear that one. I need to hear that one.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
It was one of my faves.
And then and each time, guys, or when it does play, just give them before it plays, just give them the name of the song, where it came from, and if you know the artist,
I can
that'll
say
help
her
too.
name.
All right, bet.
So the song is Cowboy Bebop's Real Folk Blues, and it usually plays at the end of every episode. It's actually labeled as like a blues R&B song, and it's probably one of the first originally during that time of anime where it was English and full Japanese.
Okay.
Cannot say the artist's name, so you guys can look it up if you want to. It's called Real Folk Blues. I don't know. Ever since I was a kid and I listened to the song, I remember waking up to Adult Swim late at night hearing a song play because you fell asleep to the TV.
Hell yeah.
I think we all have.
It was definitely playing, and then next thing you know, it's just the vibe and the epicness of the song. So the song itself, it's a love song. I had to go look at the English translation to it.
Okay.
And the lyrics themselves are really smooth. It's your old school blues R&B style, but then just the way she sings it and the way it hits.
Why did I feel like, and I haven't even like heard it yet.
You'll probably remember it once you hear it, but it played at the end.
The way you're describing it is giving me Persona vibes.
It's pre-Persona, so yeah.
It's giving me Persona vibes.
It probably was. You can go ahead and play it.
Oh, yeah, they're winding down. That's the best part. I remember it. Yeah, I had to watch that with
Okay, so then the other reason why I picked this is because of how Cowboy Bebop ended, and that this was one of the songs that played, and it was perfect for that moment. How we just said about how music plays a key role. This song plays, and should I spoil it? Because it's an old anime.
It's Cowboy Bebop. Yeah,
Right.
go
Okay.
ahead.
So when Spike and Vicious finally duke it out in their final fight, and Spike walks away, he's leaving the syndicate. The syndicate's exploded. Executed everybody. He did his shit. He did his John Wick shit.
Yeah.
And it plays a song. He goes down the stairs. The stairs are bright, and Julia or somebody comes and sees Spikes, and he gives his final breath for his bang, and the music plays. I'm like, that was dope.
See, execution. All that shit matters.
I like that. So that was my song. I would have so many others. I'm glad we went with that one because the other one's gonna be a spoiler.
Yeah. Oh, the Final Fantasy one.
I love that one.
God, no.
All right,
Even though I probably actually heard the track before.
No, so you've heard the pre-ending version. So that same track has been used throughout the expansion over and over. But the ending version where you fight the final boss has its own version to it.
I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna move on to Ish, but my favorite fun, and I haven't even gotten this far. This is actually an Endwalker.
Which one?
Phase 2 of the final boss. That is my shit.
Oh,
that is my shit.
You know what's funny though? I really didn't like her or that one at all.
Really?
Okay, wait, which one's the final boss? The bird bitch.
She had like black hair or some shit.
Yeah,
I feel I haven't
Phase.
seen necessarily the boss, but I know because it's on my SoundCloud that it's from Phase 2 of the final boss.
I don't think hold
That's
on,
my
which
shit, though.
final boss, because I gotta look it up.
What's your track, boss?
All right, so everybody in here that had a PlayStation 2. Everybody already knows Streets Volume 2 is honestly one of the most iconic basketball games, or just pillars in the black community game as far as gaming.
I mean, sports game is definitely.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like this is one of it's so many like obviously hip hop tracks on there, but I feel like this is one of the most like original tracks for the actual game that Just Blaze made. Mind you, this fucking Just Blaze, who's one of the best music producers.
Wait, he made this game?
Yes,
I never knew that.
He made the whole soundtrack.
I did not know that.
The whole sound, and again, and get it to my point, he did the soundtrack for I think NBA Live 2003. Then after that presumed him to sit there do the Street Volume 2 soundtrack. Then he did Streams Whole Court, and he said to this day he's made more money off making like video game music than he's done in actual like the music industry as a whole.
You know why that is? Because when music is so cookie cutter and copy paste all day, every day now,
You like creativity.
That's also why I gravitate to like gaming music and stuff like that too, because you can get into like the artistry of it all. You know what I'm saying? And like you can actually play around with it I think that like he's able to say that is because he was able to kind of like do his thing, and people like gravitate to it because they're so used to like orchestral big band type of music. So when they hear something different and it actually fits the aesthetic, they're gonna go with it.
Yeah, so this was made in 2003. It's Blaze 5. That's the actual track name on it. And like I said, he stated that it made more money, like as far as with this game, than a lot of music that he actually put out.
That makes sense.
And it's like you got to think this is just Blaze, bro. He ran the early 2000s damn near. So to sit there and say you made more off a game than you did hits,
people don't understand that there's a market in there for gaming music, and if you really like put your best foot forward with it, because there's no reason why, and I keep going back to it, but there's no reason why Black Wukong got that soundtrack the way that it did.
That shit ass.
That shit was ass.
And hopefully in the DLC we gonna get better music. But
there was a I'm gonna say this and then play a track, but there was a reactor that I watched, Macro Meatball.
I heard about him. Yeah.
He listens to like a lot of orchestral music, so he did a track from Black Wukong, and I'm listening to him, I'm like, this shit, and he just like explained like, oh my god, the trumpets in the dun, 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 dun. And I'm over here like, this shit is ass, bro. Like, what are you even talking about?
Oh,
this shit is ass. Like, I couldn't even like it was like certain moments in the song, but like I don't want that. I need a consistent,
throughout the
flamboyant,
whole song.
vibrant track, like all of that. So,
but yeah, go ahead, Tom. Go and play my track. This shit slap. I ain't gonna lie.
I was literally about to say that.
Remember that era?
Or should have.
I remember.
That's crazy. Like no lyrics, no vocals, and he made more money off of a fucking. I tell people.
I don't know they overcomplicate music,
Yeah. Well, not just overcomplicating,
but they
music, but like
overthink it, trying to copy and fit in with somebody else's theme or beat.
because everything's a cash grab now.
Yeah, this is what makes money right now.
Yeah. So like, and for me, my artistry can't foreshadow how much money I'm going to make. I'm sorry, maybe that's just my morals and values. But if I'm in music, I need my artist, or just as an artist,
it needs to be your authentic, unique thing.
Yeah. What you got for us, Zay?
So for mine, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to take it back because I hadn't heard a lot of songs, but like this one still, like, you feel me?
It still sticks.
It still touched my heart because Naruto Shippuden was some of the most emotional shit niggas done went through.
I have a love-hate for.
I want to say I have a love-hate, but I would say at the time when it was out,
or when it first came out,
when it was out,
bro,
absolutely.
They was dropping bodies like that wasn't supposed to get dropped.
Yeah.
Whenever this song came on, you feel me?
Fire.
Bluebird, how you say her name? Ichimono Gakiri. Ikimono Gakiri. Bro, that man, I'm not gonna lie, like they killed my boy Jiraiya. I cried.
I don't know if you did say it. I didn't think that you said it, but you did. But this is from the Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto
Shippuden.
No spoilers.
This the opener for Naruto Shippuden, but like they randomly threw it in the middle of the show when some shit was happening, and it was like it's the iconic song. It's the iconic. You feel me?
Was this the one when Neji? Was this the one when they packed up Neji? No. This wasn't during the war. He died during the war. Yeah, this was when
Jiraiya died.
Yeah, this was when Jiraiya in pain and all
yeah.
Oh damn.
And now they try to be Miss saving her.
Damn.
Made Naruto tweak out.
He tweaked out bad about that.
Crash dummy. He said, "You hit my back."
Run up in it to see if I can crash.
All right, you go ahead and play the track, Tom. That's the best part.
Yeah, you did that song no justice.
That's the week.
Y'all are adorable.
It's too iconic.
It's fire, bro.
It's the shit like you.
It's fire,
I feel
bro.
like when you hear stuff like that, if you don't know, at least if you can't hum something like that, you need your blurred card revoked.
It needs to be removed.
You need your
Facts.
blurred
on,
card
bro.
revoked. If
Like,
you can't,
Because
like,
even if
come
you haven't
on.
watched Naruto, you heard the song.
Even if you don't like Naruto,
Bro,
you
heard
definitely
this
have heard the
You
song.
the song.
It's everywhere.
It's just as popular as the first intro to Naruto Shippuden.
Oh yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
that's the shit too. All right. So last but not least, I have my track.
Bro.
Mine is from the game Stellar Blade. It is a new game that just came out this year. Yeah, it was this year.
Damn.
It was like the beginning of
For what,
summer.
though? It's been a long.
It's been a game. It's been a year for games for sure. No, I didn't. I thought you was playing it from YouTube. It's on YouTube.
He was going off the
Oh
the
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Wukong might not get
Katakuri, K-A-T-A. If you just type in K-A-T-A and then Stellar Blade, it should pop up.
Bro. Black Myth Wukong, I don't know. It might not be up there with Assassin's Creed, but Shadow.
Bro, you know one thing I sat there.
because the new Assassin's Creed coming out, so I don't know.
No, Wukong had too much traction already.
I don't know if it's going.
No,
I don't think Assassin's Creed gonna do it, bro.
I don't think Assassin's Creed
I
gonna
don't
do
I
it.
don't think
It's gonna blow it
Assassin's
out.
Creed gonna do it.
I don't
People
think this
already
one.
got a problem.
Yeah.
with Assassin's
It's
Creed.
already
It's already
got-
controversial.
It's- Are you serious?
We don't got no problem, but
We
no.
don't, but the
They
world
got-
The
has.
community is already making it controversial, or at least trying. Yeah.
They have been going against that game hard
Yeah.
all year.
But at the same time, they've been going.
That's
They've been
even
going off.
worse.
No, we don't care. The other people care.
Man,
But that's the same thing that they were saying about Black Wukong too.
The AC fans was on that because they said the same thing. Black Myth Wukong was in raps for 6 years. Bro.
Yeah.
We
Facts.
just got it. Like
Mhm.
we got two whole different sides. For one, we going off of Asian, Japanese assassin.
But it's still.
And then we got Yasuke. So we seeing two different sides of the story. So if they want to throw the race card in there, they really can't for real because we seeing two different sides.
And it's a real fucking person.
It's a real person. He was in there during the era. They can't honestly.
I have to
do
remember-
anything about the story.
I have to
because
remember what the
Yasuke
controversy was though.
Yasuke
like-
doesn't-
Black.
They was trying to say like there was no black people.
Oh,
and
that's what it was.
historical accuracy and stuff.
It was the historical accuracy, and then people were like trying to correlate it with the anime and how bad, how trash the anime was.
Yeah, but
when it came to-
Yasuke, the thing with Yasuke is, if you look up his actual lore, nobody actually know what the fuck happened besides that he got brought.
Well, then
over
that makes
there.
it even fucking worse because if don't nobody know what the fuck happened, why
It's
are
a-
y'all getting his ass beat every episode?
It like them, like
He was getting his ass beat in that show.
No,
Yeah.
Yasuke show sucks, so I'm not
Yeah,
even.
that's
what I'm
counting
saying.
that.
Like,
I'm not
but
even really.
The reason why I mentioned that is because they don't want. They try to correlate it with the anime because the anime was so
Buddha.
trash. They're expecting it. To
If you
trash.
seen the
Buddha.
if you seen the gameplay, Yasuke wrecking shit up in Assassin's Creed.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, you ain't seen no gameplay.
No,
of
I
Assassin's
seen the-
Creed?
I seen the
Shadow-
gameplay.
I seen the when you know it's him and then another character.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the
I seen
girl.
other- yeah,
The
the
girl.
I seen the girl came, but I didn't see his yet.
Bro, he
I
came,
seen him come swim with that
bro,
club.
he came in with Yasuke is the brute. He a samurai, bro.
Mhm.
He crunching your shit with all types of weapons. She a ninja.
Breaking it.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about like literally and his boots. They said the combat should be
work
on,
with me, bro. It's been a
Buddha.
long day.
and they break
All right.
more Dark Souls fighting styles too. So
That's
why
the
I'm
trend.
saying.
That's
what
the
I'm
trend.
saying.
And
But it's still gonna be Assassin's Creed.
well, that's tricky though.
No, because you also got a ninja assassin. So the ninja
No, what I'm saying is-
gonna be the Assassin's Creed part.
No,
And
that
you
I
got
get.
Yasuke doing the samurai shit with the
So I'm guessing that if that's the case, then he might be the souls aspect of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
He would
have
He's
to be.
very heavy-handed.
Bro,
He would
he-
have to be.
Like you on the trailer, you seen the
Oh yeah,
niggas-
I've seen him. He's in action.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Action.
Ding, ding.
Like it looks good. It's just that we in a time of everything is a controversy now. They
Yeah.
make everything. They made Black Wukong a controversy
They
because there were
really-
no women, male characters,
It's animals.
and it's like
And
they're
creatures.
fucking
Like-
animals.
like, come
Like,
on now,
and there are actually women in the show.
Facts.
they're
Like
deities,
literally,
bro.
there's a family of spiders that are all women,
Women.
in the chapter. That
They're
I'm in.
yokai.
But yeah,
they
it's
don't-
a whole
nobody-
yokai.
No, nobody
game.
in there is even fucking represented as humans. They're all yokai except for Buddha.
So to what you were saying, I'm going to move on to the song, but Nick motherfuckers gonna make controversy out of any motherfucking
Yeah.
thing because
They'd be like, "Oh, this scream white." No, I think it's black.
no, literally. But without further ado, we have my song Karakuri. I said it wrong.
It's
Karakuri.
very near.
Karakuri by
Is it-
Cake. Oh, I'm sorry, Manaka is the name of the group.
Mhm.
And Manaka is the group that I guess Kyoichi Okabe is managing, and Kyoichi Okabe is the same person that did the music for Nier.
You got me wanting to say
Mhm.
Katakuri because of One Piece.
I think
Yes.
that's why I said Karakuri in the
That's
first place.
all I keep hearing.
It's
Yeah.
Karakuri, but you can go ahead and play it.
It's so near, Phil.
He can't be no DJ. Wow. Wow. Get it from the top.
How good.
I said get it from the top. I just want it from the top. That's all. All right, here we go.
You know the stuff in my mirror. It's got there in that side of the
Remind me of the night of the
And
rock.
this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite fights in the game. Too. It's actually pretty dope.
It's trying to start with one. Yeah.
Oh. I can see this thing.
This is orphan. He's already.
It's now I'm starting to think of like so much stuff like Metal Gear Solid had a fire ass track.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. It's and that's and
Oh my
I want people to know out there, like, I guess we kind of going to get ready to go wrap it up real soon. But before we go, I want people to know out there that, like, don't be scared to like this type of music, like for
Facts.
real. The same
Facts.
thing that you were talking about, like when you meet people that like be scared to get into comics and things like that because they don't want to be looked at a certain way. Man,
Man,
Fuck
look,
all
look,
that.
look,
like
look.
that shit.
Hey, man, fuck everybody opinion. Only your opinion matter, nigga.
yeah, and if you
Not
like
you
it, we
yelling
love
like you
it for
somebody
you.
daddy.
Exactly. If
And
you
guess
like
what? It's other people out here who like the same shit. You just gotta find them.
There's a phrase that I kind of caught on to listening to a song, but basically the phrase is everybody's interested in something.
Facts.
Everybody's interested in something, so don't always feel like you're alone if you are into something like this because
Just gotta find your
We here.
tribe.
For me,
You
don't
know?
don't try to stay nowhere if they don't want you.
absolutely.
Don't blend where you don't fit in.
Absolutely.
If
Mhm.
you ain't invited, don't ask for no invite.
Don't
So-
ask to go.
I want to actually tell you guys a story that I've never told nobody before.
Oh,
Real
story
quick.
time?
Real quick,
Dun,
Story
dun, dun,
time?
dun.
I actually told this. I forgot he's still on the phone.
For
But-
real?
Yeah, he getting ready for work and shit, but he just wanted to kind of get an idea of like what the podcast is gonna be.
Bet.
And I told it to him already. But so when I first started, so first off, for those that don't know, I have been a dancer for like a good 15, 20 years
Man.
professionally.
I've been there the whole time.
Yeah. And I had started my own company, Revamp Dance Company. I can't tell you what year it was right now, but I've
So
had it
long
for like
ago.
8 years.
Oh wait, no, not revamp. I was thinking
I was
Remix.
thinking of
You
the
think
other
of
one.
remix.
I was thinking a remix or
Yeah, or something.
No, you
a freestyle. What was-
Way
no,
back
what
when
was
y'all
that?
had the
No, it's
old
after
studio.
that. Yeah, but we had that too. But
Okay.
After all that, I had
like
I
4
actually
different ones.
remix
God
turned
damn.
into revamp because it was given to me. I didn't start it,
Okay.
like they gave me all the rights and all that. So
Okay.
when I started revamped, I'm poor man's job right now. I just trying to make it out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also very, very much into music to the point where like I could actually play certain instruments and things like that. So there was a Japanese magazine that I was subscribing to back then, and they was shipped the magazine to me and everything. And in the magazine they had like a article for someone to, they were basically looking for musicians to submit their music for a game called Sigma Harmonics. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it's a Square Enix game on DS. The composer is the same composer that did Final Fantasy 13.
Oh,
Oh,
that makes
that's hard.
sense.
So,
That makes sense.
which is my favorite fucking Final Fantasy. I can't wait till they remake that. But
It doesn't need a remake though.
they need to remake it. It's literally the only Final Fantasy that has not been remade. Literally. I just watched a YouTube video about it.
9, 8.
And somebody on Twitter was
11.
just trying to like gaslight about it, trying to see. I'll talk to you about that later. But the point I'm trying to make is that I went to I looked at the article and they were looking for artists to like submit music in for that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to have this like 808 little thing back then, and I was just like playing around with it, and I just submitted some shit, right? 2 years later, I'm in revamp, and I get, and I didn't even know this happens this way, but I got a huge envelope with a check in it, saying that my music got submitted into the soundtrack, but I had to turn over all the rights to it.
Wow. Oh my
That check was so
God.
massive, bro, and that's not even the kicker. The check was so massive that it was supposed to actually cover, because if you know how they value like JRPG music,
Yes.
they actually hold concerts for that shit. Like before the game is even given like made or like released, they hold concerts for their soundtracks. So the check was going to cover my expenses getting there, and they saved me a seat so I could actually hear my music on there. Guess what I did with that check?
Buddha. Buddha.
How you think Revamp thrived so hard?
He said, "Motherfuckers off them."
Nigga, I'm in a bind, Nate.
Shit.
I needed that motherfucking check, bro. Like that shit, it was so good. Like it covered me for at least 2 years. It was that good. I did so much with that check, but like,
let me go home and start on my.
I don't regret it, but I also do think like, damn, I wonder like what that experience would have been to just like hear my music. And like, I want to play the track, but I'll play y'all the track when we leave up out of here. But it's in the game and everything. And all they did is like use the melody. Like all I did was like the melody.
Mm-hmm.
They added all the blows and whistles, the instruments. It's an orchestral track, and I can actually literally hear my melody in that track.
Bet.
Fuck.
All right,
But I had
so
to turn
know.
all that. Like I don't have no rights to it or anything like that. So like I literally had to turn that over. And once they said that
Let me go home and work.
Well, what though?
And it was on a humbug, so that let me know too that like for me, and this is why I extended that message out to everybody. Like, don't be scared, y'all. If y'all enjoy something, you love something, and you think that people are going to be funny about it, fuck them. Like I did that shit on a humbug, and I was not expecting that. Like, even though it was 2 years later, I was not expecting to hear back from them. And I thought it was a Nigerian trying to scam me.
Not a Nigerian.
That's how skeptical I was at the time, because I had totally forgot about the damn competition. I'm like,
It's
oh,
the
I did
Nigerian
submit that
prince
shit in
looking to
there.
come over to America.
So when I'm looking at the check, I'm like, bro, this can't be fucking real. And they sent me the letter, told me what it was for and everything. I was like, this real? This for real? And I totally forgot about it. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, I did do
I
that.
believe in America.
Let me see this shit. Let me put this check in
Let
my
me
account real
let
quick.
me deposit
Let me
this.
deposit this
motherfucker right
alone. Let me see who could. It was so big, I had to really figure out who's going to be able to deposit the check in my account.
True.
Because like
Yeah.
with them big ones, they be like, oh, we're gonna have to, we'll give you half now, or how that shit
We'll
goes.
hold the rest.
We'll hold the
until it
rest for a good 2
clears.
weeks.
3 years later, we don't know
Right.
where it went.
So yeah, like don't be scared, y'all. If y'all into this type of stuff, you're into this type of music, whatever you're into, jump out on faith and just try. You never know, because that shit threw me for a loop. And now I'm like adamant on like trying to practice more instruments and like get back into my bag, because I think that I would have done it more if I wasn't so invested in dance like I was at the time. I was, heavily invested.
Heavily.
I'm talking about I done went to so many his and my
I'd have been at
pops
rehearsal.
concert.
Yes. So like
Bro,
now that I have
all
the
over.
time, I'm really going to delve more into that. Like even with this podcast, like I had to really separate all of everything that I had going on to even make this really happen because I really want this to happen. So
Facts.
like now even with the music, I'm like, I'm on it. I'm finna see what I can do if I really put my mind to
Well,
it.
look here. If you make a dope beat, I got a 5-part game that could use some music.
Listen.
That is
And
right.
you know the crazy, and I think we talked about this when we started the season up, that
We
like
did.
the indie games are the way to go now. Like
They
for
are.
us as creatives,
Artists, music,
that's our bag right
designers.
now. And then I feel like if we give it the right polishing and the right aesthetic and everything, the mainstream people it's gonna be undeniable. I think
Indie
that, like,
games are actually conquering the market more.
yeah, they are.
Hell yeah.
Not
Especially,
limited by studios.
especially when you can download some of them bitches on your phone.
Yeah.
Raps.
And they be good ass games.
Mobile is my next target after this.
That's a market.
It's a market.
That's a
It's
market.
a
That's
market
the
for
market.
sure.
Does anybody, before we go, have anything that they want to like kind of talk about briefly? Anything that we may have not like really discussed? Game related, anime related, anything?
I'll save it for next time
Okay.
Yeah, for real. We got a lot of stuff lined
because
up.
we were
y'all.
already doing a big talk before you got here.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
we
we had a big
in it.
talk. We had
Oh,
So if
well.
I started, we would have been right back.
Well, shit.
Excuse
I guess
you.
that's our cue.
for real.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being a part of the episode this week. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit to our Instagram. The link is in the bio to listen to all of our other previous pods that we've had. Our Instagram is KOTV Presents, but it's Presents with a Z at the end.
Facts.
KOTV PRESENTC. I hope I spelled that right. I feel like I spelled that right. And we